Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at center, locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Claxton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, BA, this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible. To not leave somebody off that's deserving.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
here is Irving. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Booker. They get it back. Second chance effort. And the layup by Durant.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Now here's Booker. Last game he had 34 points. Paul passes to Crowder. And it's Harris with the rebound. About a minute into this first quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Irving.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
Here's Ayton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Irving pass to Durant. Back to Irving with the drive. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Paul finds Crowder. Now here's Booker. Launches a 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shoots from 12. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one. You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Harden's shot is good.
You know, everybody knows Harden is lights out from behind the arc, so if you're defending him, you got to take that away.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
Now here's Booker. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Durant against Paul. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Harden. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Suns trailing. Outside Paul. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Here's Crowder. Now Booker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Racks up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Here's Harden. They get the rebound. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Irving's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Harden against Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. There's the block. Harden against Booker. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It doesn't really matter if you body hard enough. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Here's Booker. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Bridges passes to Aiden. Shoots over Harden, and Aiden gets it to go. Aiden's gotten his second bucket.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Aiden. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Irving, the pass to Harden. Here's Claxton. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Outside Paul. Inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Irving finds Harden. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And BA also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Booker, good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
To the paint. Here's Harris. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Kyrie Irving. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Bridges.
One shot.
And floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
BA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacer. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Durant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Basket counts. The Nets with the lead. Outside Durant. Pass to Claxton. Mills with it. 6 on the shot clock. Called in by McGee.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Right side Payne. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
Very tough hoop there from McGee. Even though he's in tight, guys, it takes a lot of focus to convert over that kind of defense.
Outside Durant. 14 feet away. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Kaminsky in the post. Guarded by Durant. Ooh, rejected by Harris. And they're able to recover. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Durant, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Phoenix calls timeout, and some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Claxton, and it's Millsap in for Harris. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to McGee. Oh, nice D from Millsap.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
McGee with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Outside Payne. Kaminsky, right side. Outside Payne. With a 9-footer. Good on the shot.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Now here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The kick out to Griffin. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Johnson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Brown. Outside Mills. Fires the 3. Kaminsky pulls it in.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Payne. Now here's McGee, defended by Griffin, and it's good. 2 points. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's Durant. 35 points for him last game against Boston.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference. He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Payton's checked in for the Suns. Free throws good from Durant.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Now here's Payton. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Durant. Back to Mills. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Nets lead by 4.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Johnson from downtown. And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Left side Mills. Pass to Millsap. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Brown against Payton. Shoots over Brown. Payton, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 6. And we'll be back right after this. Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball. But as Kevin Durant points out, on defense, it's all hands on deck. Well, KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, B.A. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Patrick Mills, Blake Griffin out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nets.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Phoenix making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. The Nets with a lead. Left side Mills. That one's good for 2.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Pass to McGee. And here's Payton. And Elfrid Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Irving for three. And Ayton pulls it down. And the Suns shooting 41% in this game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's tipped, and they recover it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. Oh, they get a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Griffin outside. Aldridge against Ayton. Aldridge with it. Shoots over Ayton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Ayton against Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
6'3" Payton has good size for a point guard, and he uses that size to draw fouls.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And he can't get the first one. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
So he comes up empty at the line. Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone.
Paul with it. Irving picks him up. Paul passes to Ayton. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Good for Ayton. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Timeout call, Brooklyn. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Phoenix on D. They trail by 9. Irving, the pass to Griffin. On the wing, Harden. Over Payton. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Griffin. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Aldridge against Ayton. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. At home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Harden from outside. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. passes to Paul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Thomas. Here's Aldridge. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Griffin. And Harris is subbed in for Thomas.
One shot.
And that one falls for Aldridge.
Well, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat. He doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
Now here's Paul. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Here's Irving. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Payton with it. Irving picks him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Brooklyn on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Crowder finds Booker. Crowder outside, just 5 to shoot. Drills it from deep. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Bridges. Good D by Aldridge. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And Claxton gets the bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Booker, good.
You love Booker's competitive fire. He doesn't back off his shot just because it's well defended.
Irving, the pass to Harden. Back to Irving. Yep, that one's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. And here's Ayton, coming off a 22-point game against New York.
Also doing work on the defensive end. 4 swats and very active.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Aldridge passes to Irving. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Crowder finds Ayton. Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. From deep. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms and his timing's good too.
Aldridge is doubled. Pass to Harden. Back to Claxton. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Millsap, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Payne against Irving. 11 feet out, and that one hits the back iron. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Here's Bridges. And he converts the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Irving against Payne. Irving, the pass to Millsap. The 3, here's Harris. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harris has got 6 points.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Payne finds Crowder. Here's Booker. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game. And he gets the bucket.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Booker against Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Kyrie Irving. And the Suns also making a change. McGee's checked in. Nets on D. Bridges outside. Nice D from Durant.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Now Mills. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Payne. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
No good on the free throw.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Brown, he's checked in for Claxton. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. He's off on the second.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Now here's Payne. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's McGee. And Mills pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Nice shot by Harden.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Well, Phoenix is shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Here's Payne. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 7 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Millsap. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, That's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense to continue to attack that area.
Harden against Booker. 2 points. That one goes. Booker's got 12.
Incredible balance to convert the tough basket. Booker doesn't play scared around the rim. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
McGee finds Payne. And, yep, it's good. Payne's got his second basket on the night.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Booker against Harden. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Kaminsky. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. Anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of me in the day. That's why they call me the Jet. Shaq, get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Harris finds Irving. And the shot goes down.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Good work there as it goes. Ayton's got 9.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Inside. Oh, Durant with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Harris. Oh, Ayton with the block. To the paint. And there's Paul. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Paul's got his second basket of the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. On the wing, Harden. Booker defending. And now the Suns fast break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
One shot.
The free throw's off from Ayton. And Brooklyn's shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Harden. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Booker. He's got 12. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 6.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. 4 on the clock. Good D by Harris.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Up top, Ayton. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Durant against Crowder.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton inside. Harris on him. Here's Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Paul against Irving. For 3, here's Harris. And the Nets miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Irving, the pass to Harden. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Crowder finds Booker. Now Ayton. Now here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Durant, and it's Thomas in for Harden. And the Suns also making a change. Payton's checked in for Chris Paul. Irving with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Booker can't get it to go. Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Booker. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside Payton. Pass to Aiden. Bridges with it. 6 points for him. Over Irving. The offensive rebound. And Aiden gets it to go.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Irving against Payton. Outside Irving. Inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 6.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Thomas, averaging around 6 a game. On the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 14.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Griffin with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Back to Irving from behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Millsap, he's checked in for Claxton. Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Payton. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, I think you have to corral and crowd Kaminsky when he shoots. If you allow him room to get it off, he'll burn you.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Free throw's good. Kaminsky.
Frank Kaminsky was picked 9th overall back in the 2015 draft, and he's really established himself in a few years as a quality role player who can stretch the floor.
From 17, the Suns clear it. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Payne. Booker with it. Defended by Brown. Back to Payne. to the left side wing. Here's Kaminsky. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So clever at drawing contact. Frank Kaminsky's size creates a lot of problems for defenders.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. The Nets with a lead. Mills with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Pass to Millsap. Shoots from the elbow. That's short off the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And here's Mills. Oh, they need this! And that's 2 points on the layup. Mills has gotten his third basket of the night.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Johnson against Millsap. Clock at 6. Johnson passes to Payne. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Pass to Mills. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Booker against Brown. Booker on the tape. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
It's Brown on the wing. Booker defending. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes a first. Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Millsap, and it's James Harden in for Thomas. And the Suns also making a change. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Kaminsky. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Suns trailing. McGee passes to Payne. All with it. Picked up by Griffin. Right side Booker. Offensive board.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Paul against Griffin. Lets it fly. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Brooklyn, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Kevin Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's James Harden. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now Payne. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Back to Mills. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
You know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn, and so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Right side, Paul shoots over Mills. Paul with the bucket.
Tell you what, the speed of Paul is still there. It may be a little deceptive, but it's still real. Hard to keep pace with him on the drive.
Pass to Harris. Aldridge outside.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Booker against Harris. Blocked! And they get it back. Aldridge against Paul. Over Mills. Paul can't get it to go. The Nets with a lead. Aldridge passes to Harris. Shoots over Booker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, guys, once Harris gets a little room to shoot it, he is really sweet. Automatic.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
There's the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 8 rebounds in the game. And so So he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
And that one falls for Aldridge. Bridges, he's checked in for Booker. And so Aldridge nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Payne against Harden. Outside Payne. Outside Paul. Pass to McGee. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Mills with it, and it's Paul picking him up. To the paint. Here's Harris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with it.
First free throw is good.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Mills, and the Suns also making a change. Crowder's checked in, and Harris drops them both. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Payne. There's the drive, and Harden with the block.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
Outside Payne, back to Paul. 4-3. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, here's Harris. Tries again, and the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant's got 20.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
Back to Payne. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
One shot.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Harden finds Irving. Drains the triple.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Paul with it. Irving picks him up. Durant against Paul. Oh, denied by Durant. Pass to Irving. Over Payne. And there's another one for the Nets.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Paul passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The Suns have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. Off the left rim and out.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Paul. Payne against Terrace. Payne with the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And he comes up with a bucket. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Durant finds Irving. The Suns have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. The shot that time not on target. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
And Paul gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Pass to Claxton. Paul against Irving. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Payne. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Irving. And he lobs it up. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 6.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Over Paul. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Phoenix calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Crowder. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Payne's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw's off from Ayton. The Nets with a lead. Shot from 16. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
You know, the timing Durant has does a nice job. Really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime. Straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. And there's the drive. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Ayton. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Claxton. Pass to Irving. Right side Harden. Shot clock at 6. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Shoots over Harden. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Booker's got 28 points for the game. Here's Irving. The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 7.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 30.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Tipped away. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Crowder against Irving. Outside Booker. Ayton finds Payne. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harris outside. And here's Durant. A minute 15 left in the 4th. Back to Claxton. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. That one a little long. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Durant pass to Harris. And again no good by Brooklyn. Booker against Irving. Up top Booker. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Payne, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
"15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. Yes!
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both, and it's a three-point game.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. And even did a little acting along the way.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
So we see the Nets get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.